Good morning. Good morning. I'm here, and I'm coming to uh, talk about uh, what has been talked about for since last night, and that is the passing of Kevin Samuels. Um, I've never met Mr. Samuels. I have some things I want to say concerning Mr. Samuels and the things that he's contributed. I'm on my way out of town, but at the same time, I could not get on the road without properly giving him um, recognition. So I want to start off with the standing ovation to Mr. Kevin Samuels for all that you've done and all that you strove to do in helping to heal the community and all that you've done in the minds of those that have an ear to hear and all that you've done to change the mentality of our boys, our males, and our men. I'm just overjoyed at what you've done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I want to say this. When we think about death, and so many times we talk about death, and when we talk about death, we talk about it from a perspective of loss. We speak of it as from a place of grief, of mourning. I want to say this. Kevin Samuels has not died. Kevin Samuels transitioned. Now, I've had some mentors and people who are important to me transition. When a person they don't die. I'll say that again. When a person transitions, they do not die. So it's important for you and me to understand that Kevin Samuels hasn't died. He has transitioned to where he was originated from. Transition is going to visit us all. And in that, understanding that, we need to appreciate one another while we're here. Kevin Samuels was appreciated by many, many men, women, wives, husbands, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, fathers, mothers. So he has done his work, and there's a reward waiting for him. Even now, is already experiencing it. But we are here, and it's important for us to understand this: that Kevin Samuels was a voice, not an echo. He was a voice and not an echo. What's the difference? The importance is to understand that a voice brings transformation and has substance. If you would hear anything that Kevin Samuels said, you would know that there was a voice and that there was substance. I don't care what transformational leader there is, there's going to always be kickback, resistance, and even anger, because a voice never goes with the flow, the status quo. A voice comes to transform and to change and to challenge those that would hear. There's a difference between hearing. So he that had an ear to hear, Kevin Samuels, heard what was being said. Now, I've seen on social media there are people that are glad that he's dead, glad that he's transitioned. What kind of person are you? You are a person that is not heard. You listened. Wait till he shut up, so now you can have your opportunity to criticize and to say that he's got his just desserts. No. If that's the case, so did Malcolm. So did Martin. A voice that comes to transform, brings that which is uncomfortable. But if that is If what's being said is heard, it's transformative. Now, not only is Kevin Samuels a voice, he's not an echo. There's many echoes out there, and echoes imitate but have no substance. They imitate, but they have no substance. Because an echo bounces off of things and never penetrates anything. Kevin Samuels penetrated. Why? Because he's masculine. Because masculinity pierces, it penetrates, it inserts, and it injects. That's what Kevin Samuels did. Now, there's going to be some that didn't receive him. He wasn't meant for you. He wasn't meant for you. But those that had an ear to hear, Kevin was sent for you. Now, understand this. Kevin was a seed that has been planted. How can a tree grow unless a seed is planted and dies? And that seed will give off much fruit, and many will come and partake from that tree. It's important that we understand that Kevin Samuels has left a legacy, and he has passed the baton to those that have an ear to hear. It's time for you to stand up, sir. It's time for you to stand up and not just be in the background and letting Kevin do the work. It's your turn. It's your time. It's your season for you to stand up, for me to stand up, and to give credence, not anything that was of Kevin, but that which was of spirit. And I believe much of what Kevin said was from spirit. His way of doing things was his way of doing things, because the Creator uses our personality. We have to look past some of the things of our individual personalities and gain what is the meat and the potatoes of what's being said. Kevin Samuels is not gone. Lives inside of you. In your mind, that voice, those piercing ideas, thoughts, impressions. That's so. I need before I have to get on the road, but I had to come and pay homage to another mentor. I've never met him, but I believe him to be a mentor. I've lost other mentors as well, and that when a transition takes place like this, it means that there's a transition for people of like minds to begin to stand up and do the work, and not to trust in one, but to trust in the kindness of the Almighty. Now, I'm so I don't know what more to say other than thank you, Kevin. Thank you for all that you said, and thank you for what you've left us. Thank you for what you've left us, and we'll pick up the baton. We'll take the passing of the baton, and we'll continue to move forward until our day of transition comes. You only do that when you found purpose. Dr. Geoffrey Palmer. Peace.